So he thanks both of
Okay,
you.
Rahsaan.
Oh my
I
God.
want to know, what are the techniques that you use to encourage people to become beach body coaches?
Oh.
Yeah.
First of all, like what I do is I just try to be as vulnerable as I can. So I try to like make sure I show the videos of me struggling, and I just try to hopefully like inspire people to kind of work out. So whether it's a gallon, whether it's the water that I drink every single day, the gallon, I try to do something that's going to catch people's attention. And I thought the videos, me putting together that whole, using Magista, that kind of gave it a little flair. And I went off the whole insanity God thing that George, named me, and I just tried to just be honest with people and just reach out to all my friends that were in fitness. So I just tried to find out what they were doing, and we were just kind of sharing notes. And I was just reaching out to everybody. I got 1,500 Facebook friends, and I just wanted to find out what they're doing, just checking them. Hey, how you doing? What you up to? You doing anything lately? And hey, I'm checking out your videos. People would be like, hey, I see your videos. You doing your thing. Thanks. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? And we just start having conversations. It's about having conversations, but it wasn't until I started to open up a little bit more, like be vulnerable, like show myself looking silly doing it, that it allowed me to get people, feedback from it. That's why I was tight. Make fun of it, like it, don't like it, I don't care, but enjoy it. So it's almost like I want to put on a show for somebody to, for them to see, to kind of get their attention. The biggest thing is getting their attention, and then like George will say, if somebody likes your post, then go back and reach out to them. Hey, thanks for liking it. What are you doing? What are you up to? So a lot of times people have reached out to me, not just from Insanity, just from the water challenge. Like people are like, yo, you've inspired me. I'm starting my 2nd gallon water challenge a day. So it's little things like that. But I just try to reach out to everybody, man. I just try to market myself as the insanity guy. So.
I have a question. So when you get to that discussion about their sign up and the product that they get, how do you get them to sign up as a coach? Because that's a whole other level. So how do you get them to actually become a coach?
I kind of use the Costco thing. Like when you sign up for like Costco's, you're part of a membership. And I say, when you sign up as a coach, you don't have to do what I do. I don't want you to worry about, coaching somebody, because they always think it's work. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to coach somebody. But I'm like, listen, don't worry about it. Just, trust me. It's a business. You're going to love this business. The only thing you have to do is just take advantage of the discount. I guarantee you that if you buy a product and you enjoy it, you're going to go back. And if you do go back, why are you going to spend full price for it? If there comes a point when you want it, when people start asking you about the business, then I can help you. I can help you market you, but until then, just sign up, take advantage of the discount. Like if you want to be a discount coach, I use that a lot, to be a discount coach, and then they use that, and then they're like, oh wow, so-and-so girlfriend asked me what I was doing, and then I sign them up under them. So a lot of it, you don't want to make being a coach a big deal. You want to minimize it. You don't want to make it seem like it's a big responsibility.
Do you ever tell them about the membership fee and also being that coach, because you get charged that quarterly fee and then the membership part of it?
I talked to them about it, but I don't want to give them too much information. Because when you give somebody so much, not to say that you're not giving them enough information, you're not divulging enough to move the needle, to move them ahead. You just want to tell them enough that's going to get them to buy it. Hey, it only costs $39.95, and that's really the cost of you having your own website. So it's going to cost $39.95, and for 1 year it's costing you $190. That's less than a cable bill. Is that something that you think you can afford? Well, yeah. My cable bill is $200. So it's always when somebody asks me, well, $39.95 is a lot. Well, compared to what? That's my next response. That's expensive. Compared to what? Shakeology is expensive compared to what? Isopure from GNC? Like, what are you spending right now? What are you comparing it to? Because if you don't know what they're comparing it to, then you're just looking at a number. So for me, I reach out to people that are driven. Like Moses came to me and was like, Rahsaan, you inspired me. I believe in the movement, and I signed him. So I look for people that are motivated, and then I still sign the discount coaches. So I'm doing a little bit of both. I'm still reaching out to people that have a passion. There could be somebody on your page that posts food, or that talks about fitness or inspiration or motivation. Those are the people I reach out to. Those are the ones that are always motivating because they're inspiring me. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I'm not even working out, man. You should join my movement, man. You're so inspiring. What is it? And then you have a conversation. So it's like, I tell them, don't think too much. I say, you know what, let me help you run your business. Just trust me on this, man. This is something that will change your life. And when you talk to somebody like that, and you let them know that you're gonna manage it, and when they're ready, then you can help them. You know, so my thing for Moses was, don't worry about it. I got you. We're gonna put 2 people under you. I don't want you to sell anything. Your first job is to do the product and take Shakeology. And when people start coming in, then I'll help you with that. So I told George the other day, it's kind of like, you ever watch those mob movies where the guy goes to jail and then they're still earning for him? So when he comes out of jail, it's like they got a big fat envelope. That's the kind of analogy I use. Like, don't worry about it. Just do the product. I'll handle the rest. So then when I keep signing people under him and he's Emerald or he's Ruby, and he's getting checks, he's like, well, what am I going to do with this? You got to help me manage it. Because now I'm giving him a taste. He's getting that first commission check, and then he doesn't get something, then he's going to be looking for it. So you kind of want them to just work out. And then when they get a check in the mail, it's like, oh wow. So I don't make it too big. I try to get people on the phone. When you want me to text stuff, I'm like, nah, I don't want to text it, because I lost coaches that way, because it's too much information, right?
Right.
When they say text me the information, no, let's set up a time for us to talk. It's gonna take 10 minutes. Do you have 10 minutes? Yeah, I got 10 minutes. Then you can, don't give people so much. You just want to give a little bit, and I think that's why I picked up the business so quickly, because I'm already in sales, so I know how to build relationships, and that's what we're in the business of doing, really building and initiating relationships. So I don't get too technical. I just try to just talk to as many people as I can, and then try to tell them a story about anybody, about you, about somebody on my team. Like, this person was pre-diabetic, so it's all about telling stories. And that person that doesn't want to sign up, cool. When can I follow up with you? Give me 3 months, and then I follow up 3 months later. But you always want to, as soon as I sign a coach, I'm looking to keep filling that funnel. Like right now, I'm in my head, I'm thinking, who else can I sign as a coach? Because I just, if I had 10, I just signed 5. I gotta find another 5 to fill up that. So it's just the numbers game. If you keep talking to me and George talk all the time. I told him, I said, I'm gonna have 20 coaches signed by July. But just because I have people that are hungry, that believe in what I'm doing, and those are the ones you want to reach out to. And they're on your Facebook. They're out there. They just don't know enough. Maybe it takes going out with them. Hey, come by, do one program. But if you try to sell it, you gotta ask yourself this: would you buy from you? When you talk about Beachbody, if you record yourself, right? Because I do that in sales. I record myself and I listen to myself. I'm like, I ain't buying. I ain't buying from him. So, yeah, so I do that a lot, because I had a lot of sales training, and then when I was talking to Ayana and G, I was like, wait a minute, why am I making Beachbody so complicated? Why am I forcing people to be a coach when I don't have to? I'm gonna just keep, making videos, and that's what got people's attention with my videos. So you gotta do something, whether it's the food, and I think women, like you guys, have so much more power. It's harder for men, because I'm losing a piece of the pie with the guys. Like the guys are so stubborn. But women, y'all freaking, look at Carl Dyker.
Freaking amazing.
Carl Dyker. No, but I'm saying, you look at the breakfast he had. Now one guy was in the picture.
And which one?
The breakfast he had at Success Club.
Got it.
He had that breakfast. There was one guy there and the rest of the women. Because you guys can empower each other, and that's what you have to play off of. So what I tell all my other coaches, go after women. But not in a I don't want them to be predators, but I want them to play the game, And it's not about playing on insecurities. It's just knowing that if I have a team, women work well together. So I'm asking them to find a woman that's driven that can get other women driven, because that's who it markets to. It markets to women in this business. It doesn't really market to the men that much, because men want to go to the gym. They want to throw up 350 pounds of weights in front of each other. Women, they do Zumba, they unite, and that's why women are so successful. So and that's why 10 of my coaches that I have, 8 of them are women. So, so it's just kind of like, to play the game, you got to know the rules. I'm like, what? That's a smart thing that I would do.
Thank you for that. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Nice.
Like a little kid.